ancient strategy of going into the jungle, taking all of your food with you, destroying anything that the enemy might be able to use. It shows patience and humility. Rather than trying to go up and beat your head against the wall or try to fight an enemy that you know you can't defeat right now, being able to have patience in that situation and wait until the opportunity is better to come out and show yourself, I think that is really impressive. It's really kind of a beautiful thing to go out and see that, if I look out my window, the streets are empty, the shops are closed, and people are going through this struggle, and we're hiding, but we're not hiding with any shame. We're hiding with pride, because we know that it's the right thing to do right now, and we know that it's required, it's necessary to defeat this enemy.
Thank you, Aaron. That's a very interesting point that you pointed out.
Since the outbreak of the COVID-19 epidemic in Vietnam, all resources from the military, police, doctors and volunteers have been mobilized to fight on the front line against the pandemic. In the quarantine area of the National Hospital of Tropical Diseases, the highest number of COVID-19 infected patients are being treated, and medical workers faced a high risk of infection. But all they care about is the health and recovery of patients, not themselves.
Quyết tâm, chủ động trong mọi tình huống để làm sao thành công trong việc điều trị các ca bệnh, không để ca bệnh nào lùi lại ở phía sau, cứu sống tất cả các ca bệnh.
Khi mình bước chân qua cánh cửa để vào buồng của bệnh nhân là chúng tôi đối diện với nguy cơ có thể bị nhiễm loại virus này. Nhưng nếu mà chúng tôi lùi bước thì ai sẽ là người làm? Nếu ai cũng chọn việc nhẹ nhàng thì gian khổ sẽ dành cho ai?
At the same time, in the border, right at the edge of the forest, water is taken from the stream, and a bowl of instant noodles is a meal for many consecutive days of guard duty. These border guards work day and night, so no one crosses from the other side without medical examination and isolation.
Đi lại, treo đeo lội suối, hái khí hậu thất thường, mưa nhiều, rồi đường trơn, sương mù dày đặc.
Tents are built in the middle of deep forest without electricity or water. These soldiers have to stay here for not just a few weeks, but maybe several months, depending on the pandemic. Someone had to postpone a wedding ceremony to be ready for duty.
Vợ ở nhà thông cảm cho anh vì nhiệm vụ nên là hẹn vợ một ngày gần nhất, đẹp nhất để hai vợ chồng tổ chức lễ cưới.
Faces with marks of wearing masks for hours. The night marches on the mountain under dense fog. The days of knocking on each door to check out suspected cases. On all front lines against the pandemic, medical doctors, police officers and border guards are working tirelessly, leaving all the personal feelings behind to fight for their homeland, national security and the safety of their beloved ones. Maybe behind the layers of masks and protective clothes, no one clearly sees their faces, no one remembers their names, but to all people living in Vietnam, they are unsung heroes in modern times.
So we've seen the images of unsung heroes in this fight against coronavirus, including doctors, nurses, volunteers, soldiers, and some of them haven't been home for months. So what do you think about these modern day heroes?
It's inspiring, and I feel a little bit sad for them, because I know that they're sacrificing so much for people that they may have never met in their entire lives. Some of the if a soldier goes out and they're sleeping on the street like I've seen, or if a doctor is spending hours and hours on end without rest in a hospital, I would like to say to anybody who's watching this right now who might be volunteering in that capacity, thank you very much. I know I'm a foreigner, I'm a guest in your country, but the fact that you're willing to go out there and risk your health and your life, even to protect a foreigner, even to protect a stranger, who you've never met before, that's just amazing to me. It's really inspiring. And I hope that you realize that we appreciate everything you're doing to save our lives. And I hope that you are very proud of yourself and your country and this great, monumental, I think, historic effort that you're a part of. You are a part of history right now. You know, I study Vietnamese history. I'm very interested in all of the things that the people here have done for a very, very long time. And I know that this chapter of Vietnamese history will be just as important in the books, you know, that are written in the years and decades to come.
Well, once again, thank you so much, Aaron, for your beautiful stories and insights about the current situation of COVID-19 in Vietnam and the efforts of the government and Vietnamese people in fighting and containing it. Thank you so much.
Nhấn chuông,
Thank you.
like, share để nhận được những video.
Up until 4 p.m. April 4th, 2020, Vietnam has recorded 239 cases of COVID-19, of which there are 45 foreigners infected. They are being treated at 18 health facilities across the country. Currently, the